piston, we have a problem. Got a little late start today. I didn't make it here as early as I wanted to. Things happen, you know, hey, whatever. But she's apart. And broken ring lands. No damage to the cylinder. Got our next slug ready to go. Got to put the rings on it and put it back together. I'm just going to check the ring gap before I do that. But I'm sure it's fine. But so just update first stage of this video. So gonna pause you. We're moving right along here. Got the head back on, rockers are on. About to cover. I'm gonna stab the exhaust manifold in, put the spark plug wire, spark plugs, coil pack, spark plug wires are next. And then go up in the air and put the bottom together. Yeah, that piston was broken. Here, I gotta show you, but I got the rings off it now. Look at that. Fucking broke all the ring lands. Bummer. Oh well, no big deal. Put a new slug in the hole and we're ready to roll. So I'm gonna pause you guys and I'm gonna keep plugging on here and I'll bring it back up in a minute. Okay, so on my way to my house for the second time today. Oh, stay cop. Because the first time I needed to bring in some pipe thread taps because I have a bad, there's like a dirty spot in the vacuum port part of the aluminum intake. There's just a bad spot in the threads. So I wanted to chase them before I put my fittings in. So I've already left work, went to Enfield, dug through my garage, found my pipe taps, drove all the way back, got the vacuum part of the intake all squared away, flipped it over, put the injectors back in the rails, put the rails back on, and then I look down and I'm missing an orb plug. Yeah. Missing an orb plug. So I'm on my way back to go get another, to go get the orb plug for it. I'm pretty sure I know where it is. It's in my, in the angled injector rails, I hope. If not, hopefully it's in the top drawer of my toolbox at home. If not, I'm screwed. I'll be making one tonight. So hang tight and we'll pick it back up in a few minutes. For you it'll be seconds, but for me it'll be probably about a half hour, 45 minutes. And it's 3 o'clock. I got 3 hours to finish this bitch. So alright, hang in there. Uh-oh. Alright, folks. Not too much recording today. I'm sorry about that, but it was a hectic day. I didn't think that I was gonna actually get this fucking truck done today. I did get pulled off of my, literally this is my day off. I went in there just to do this truck today, work on my own stuff, and I did get pulled off to work on another car, and then a sequence of events. I had to leave work, go home because I forgot, well, I didn't forget something. I needed something. Drove all the way to my house, got what I needed, got all the way back, continued to do this truck, and then realized I needed something else. I had to drive all the way back to my house to get what I needed, and then go back and finish it. I actually finished it at 5 o'clock. It was running at 5. So I put my tools away, and we're actually, I just said, fuck it, let's go for it. No road test. Put my stuff in the car, shut my garage doors, hopped in it, and we're on the road test after the piston replacement. So, everything seems back to normal. And what I mean by back to normal, I mean back to normal, say, 5 weeks ago, before the Trailblazer SS intake. So, and everything feels fucking fantastic. It is right back to the way it was 5 weeks ago with no problems. It drives so nice. I'm actually on my way home right now. I gotta go, I'm on my way to my mom's house, really. And I'm gonna go have dinner. And then, we're gonna go over some stuff. I'm gonna pop the hood, we'll go over some stuff. And then we're gonna go out for another portion of the road test. And we'll see how it pulls. I don't want to hammer it too bad because I got 91 in it for fuel, so I don't want to break nothing. So we'll just do some short pulls on some light boost, and then we'll take it from there. So, gonna pause, you guys. All right. So here we are. The time is, I don't know, like 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock-ish. I just got done with eating supper. And I only had a beer and a shot. And I had run a couple errands, but we are home. We are home. I got a full gut. And let's go over it. You ready? Oh boy, here we go. Oh, bang. Let's go on over it. So, we got the aluminum intake back on. It's making great power, by the way. I had to tie in all the original fuel system that I had to make. It's all good. Everything is good. Turbo side, this side never got touched. I didn't have to touch anything over here. All the magic happened over here. So, needless to say, we pulled the Trailblazer SS intake off. We pulled the cold side intake tubes off, alternator, coil packs, valve cover, rockers, cylinder, exhaust manifold, cylinder head. Got that off. We loosen the rack. We don't take it from the tie rod ends, but we loosen the rack, the 4 bolts that hold this rack and pinion steering. We loosen that and we push it back and drop it down, and that gives us enough room to get the oil pan out. So I did that first. I got the oil pan out. I did all that actually first. Let me spin you around. that's what I did first. I pulled the truck in, put it up in the air. I drained the oil, pulled the oil filter, unhooked the turbo feed and the oil pressure gauge feed. I unhooked that stuff first. Then there's two 15 millimeter headed bolts on the passenger side for the steering gear. I took those two out, and there's two 24 millimeter big boys bolts. I took those out of the left side of the steering gear, and then you basically what you do is you push it to the right side of the truck, and then it drops down, and it gives you like 3.5 inches worth of drop. When that happens, you take all your oil pan bolts out, and your pan will literally fall out of the truck. So I took the oil pan out. I took the pickup tube, oil pump pickup tube out, windage tray, and then I dropped the vehicle down. Actually, no. Then I pulled the lower radiator hose into another bucket, and I learned this trick from YouTube channel Vice Grip Garage. Great channel. Go check him out. He's awesome. The guy is I don't know his name, but he's completely awesome. I'm hooked on his videos. What he does is he takes his shop vac, takes the filter out of it, and he sticks it in the lower radiator hose that's attached to the engine, and it sucks all the antifreeze out of the engine. That's genius. So I did that. Then I lowered the vehicle down. I lowered the vehicle down, pull the intake, cold side intake tubing, pull that off, pull the intake, pull the alternator, coil packs, valve cover, rocker arms, cylinder head. Then I pulled number 7 piston out, which you guys already seen in the beginning of this, quarter way through. I'll inject some pictures right here of the piston. After I got that out, I put in a new old stock piston. I love saying that. I assembled that. I actually checked the ring gap, and we're at 30 thousandths for ring gap. So ring gap wasn't a problem. It had to have been just bad gas or something got picked up in that injector, in the fuel side of that, because I haven't hammered this truck at all. So I don't know why this happened, but... And we put it back together. I got it back together at 5 o'clock. We close at 6. So I had... Actually, it wasn't 5 o'clock. It was 4:30. And I had it back together, and I started it at 4:30 today. And it ran like a hunk of shit. It was really bad. So I'm like, what is going on? Well, with the Holley Terminator system, there's grounds on the passenger side and the driver's side of it that go on the back side of the head. And I know I hooked that ground up, but I didn't tighten it all the way. So I was only getting all the even side cylinders were firing. The odd side cylinders were ice cold. I stuck a long 15 millimeter ratchet wrench to the back side of the head. I tightened up that bolt, got in the truck, floored it to put it in flood stop, so no fuel. Hit the key, fire it up, and then it cleared out, and everything has been fine. So, it's back together. Everything's back to normal. It runs fantastic. I'm going to try and go out for a little bit of road testing. It's kind of late now. It's like 8:30, 9 o'clock. And I got a huge day. And I need to take a shower and go to bed. But let me get settled here, and then maybe we'll do some other drive around videos tonight, but I highly doubt it. So I'm gonna give you guys another shot of the engine compartment, which is awesome. Yeah. And then I resealed the engine oil pan. I had some oil leaks from that pan. So we're going to pull it in and we're going to let it sit overnight, and we're going to see how bad those leaks are, if they're even still there, or if they're worse, or if they're the same. So. Yeah, buddy. We're out and about. Hell yeah. This thing is completely back to normal. Literally just driving it normal with keeping it out of boost. Just driving it normal, like a white collar guy would be driving his GMC Canyon to work. It's absolutely phenomenal. It shifts perfect, it drives perfect, it's smooth. Look at this thing. Just listen to it. It's fantastic. Right? It's awesome. And then you get me. That brings it up to, that's 7 pounds, 8 pounds, sorry, 8 pounds of boost. The fucking thing's an animal. 8 pounds. Unbelievable. So, gonna pause you guys. So good. So good. Uh-oh. We can't fuck around in this town. We're in East Longmeadow. You drive the speed limit in this town. If you don't, you go to jail. The fun police come out and say, why are you driving 5 miles over the speed limit? Alright, look at it, 20 miles an hour the speed limit. And I'm going 28. I'm flirting with disaster right now. I'm flirting with disaster going that fast. Yeah. East Longmeadow, Massachusetts. We call this the gauntlet. Quick way to go to jail for driving. And then it goes up to 45. Look on your right. 45 miles an hour. So at that point, you bring it up to 40 and you stay under it. I'm at like 38 right now. Don't want to get in trouble in this town. Alright, gonna pause you. Okay, so the video wasn't over. No, it's over now. But anyway, I had to go do some grocery shopping, you know, and do a couple rips with you guys. Can't leave you guys hanging like that. So grocery shopping was... Oops. Anyway.
Hi. Most people
That's for the next couple weeks.
Award-winning comedy.
A week.
I also used to be a doctor.
Give me a break.
It's just like
Things
most
give
people know State
lots
Farm
of
for
tension.
auto insurance.
Testing
We've also
me.
won 5 JD Power Awards in a row for life insurance.
Anyway,
I don't know.
so I had to give you guys a couple driving videos before I
Now what?
started diving into
Life
that.
insurance you didn't expect from the
Before I
company
start
you know
diving
you
into
can
that,
trust. State
I have
Farm.
to go around and give you guys some video before I start drinking. So, anyway, so there you go. All right. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And we'll see you next video. See ya, folks.
Okay, great.